Hey, hey everybody. This is Shawn Hayes and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is the Money Control channel where we talk about all things money, how to earn it, how to sow it, how to save it, and definitely how to enjoy it. And so welcome, welcome, welcome. I just want to share with you reintroduce myself to each and every one of you. I am a personal financial coach and I am a loan signing agent. So I've been a notary public for four terms, so like 12 years now. And so recently in August, I went ahead and took the exam of becoming a loan signing agent for the state of Kentucky. So that means that I can do signing across, right, the state of Kentucky. So I wanted to share with you how to handle your first loan signing and my experience. And because I just received my first check, which is awesome, awesome, awesome. And so before I dive in, make sure that you like, you comment, hey, hit the subscribe button because in this channel we talk about all things money. And one way to earn extra money is to, hey, get a side hustle or add additional income to the income that you already have, right? Especially if you're trying to get rid of those duck monkeys. And so I am a notary, a loan signing agent for the state of Kentucky. And so in the state of Kentucky, you do not, just to be a notary public, you do not have to take any tests. And so I was able to just download the information, the application and send $10 to the state. And next, hey, I got my information, my documents went down to the county clerk. I did the bonding down there and boom, I was notary public. And so I've been doing notarization about acknowledgement, jurats. I've done, card titles, things like that. And so I position myself to be loan signing agent. So I began to get, I went through notary, national loan, nationally, hold on, let me start over. Nationally Notary Association, right? National Notary Association, and got my testing. And I think that was like $200. I also got my insurance from them, my error and omission insurance from them. And so the test was great. I really like that because they also gave you a big workbook to study as far as knowing different documents to study for, to look for when you're doing a notarization, right? And so that was great on that part. And then also you can become a member as well. And so I signed up for SnapDoc, and so which was free. And so I've been getting assignments. I want to say that are jobs from there, notary for SnapDocs. And all they do is you can upload your credentials and things like that. And then what they do is that they text you the information, right? So a job might come through my phone and I can look at it. I can just accept it. I can even go on there and say, you know what, I'm not available. Due is not this, the right time. I can say the cost is too low, and then I can also negotiate a higher cost. And so I've done that. So far to date, my first job or assignment was on September 22nd. So the thing about my experience to become a notary or a loan signing agent is that you don't get paid right away. And so there's some upfront costs. Far as an exam, I had to invest in a dual printer. That was like $400. Then I had to invest in a scanner. That was another $200. Right. So I'm looking, and you got to have paper and things like that. So I'm looking at an upfront cost of about, I'm gonna say $800. I'm just gonna throw it out there. I'd rather, over budget than under budget. So I'm thinking like $800 so far. So far, I have done 6 assignments, and so I'm almost at the good, right, to earn some of that money that I invested back in. And so I went in there and got the job. Once you accept the job, then they will send you an email to your email address, and then they will give you the special instructions. So every assignment has a special signing instruction, whether it say you can only use a blue pen, if you have to collect money, for the closing costs from that borrower, things like that. And so once you accept the job, you have to then call the borough and make sure that you confirm your appointment. So I have to call and say, hey, Mr. Brown, this is Deshaun Hayes. I'll be your signing agent. I'm just confirming the appointment is going to be like Monday the 26th at 11 p.m. I'm just saying at this address, and then they're confirmed. I also tell them and ask them that they provide a current state ID, driver's license, and then also make a copy of it, right? Because some of this signing some of the instructions could be saying you need to get a copy of their driver's license as well, or their passport or things like that in your state. And so I make sure that I print all of the documents. You got to make sure that they're in stacking order, right? Stacking order, because it might be 5 pages could be legal size, and then 6 pages could be, regular letter size, and then it could be vice versa, or you could have like 20 pages of letter size and then 1 page of legal. So you have to make sure that's in a stacking order. And so you have to prep the documents. That takes time. You got to make sure that they're in the same order that they send it to you, right? And so the thing about that is when they send it to you, they might not send those documents right away. I know some, one of my assignments, they send it like maybe 2 hours before, right? 2 hours before the appointment. And so I had to print like 2 copies. Like this first check, it was 181 pages, but I had to print 2 copies, one to send back to the hiring company, the vendor that hired me, and then I had to leave a copy with the borrower. So that was like 400 pages. You can say 400 pages that I had to print. That's one ream of paper for one job, right? And ream of papers cost about $6 or $7 a pack. And so I did that, and making sure that you're going through the papers and making sure that you know where the bars have to sign. If they're usually signing, for me like Shawn R. Hayes, maybe on the in the documents and things like that, it might just say Shawn Hayes, right? If I'm usually signing Shawn R. Hayes in that document, if it say Shawn Hayes, that is how I'm supposed to sign in every document. You got to make sure that it says the right date. Make sure, they can't use like 10/01/20. You got to have 10/01/2020. I mean, you have to be very detailed, or that can be errors, right? That can stop that borrower from getting their loan approved, or even finalizing things to refinance a home. And so I'm always prepping the documents. I put stickies, and then when I got stuck, there's so many great Facebook groups out there to ask questions. Definitely here on YouTube. I mean, I follow a lot of people on YouTube, seasoned loan signing agents. I have one friend who is a loan signing agent in Florida who walked me through the process and things like that, that I'm so grateful for, because when I had questions like, what is this? She's like, no, it doesn't. It tells you not to sign. Don't sign there. It's a lot of things that you can miss, right? So I had my little sticky, and I was writing the stickies and making sure that sign here, where do I sign at? And making sure that I make sure my stamp was on the page that needed to be stamped on. And so through the whole process, everybody that I have met that came into their home was very nice, friendly, and we walked through the pages. And so even though it was 200 pages, I didn't have to go over every detail of the pages. Some of the special, their pages that I made sure that they understood was the right to cancel, their note page, things like that, that I really want them to understand. And so again, if you're trying to step out to be a loan signing agent, don't be scared. I'm saying my biggest thing, if I can do it, you can too. The thing about it is time for money. I know that I did not want to service the whole state of Kentucky, right? So I limit to the 3 counties that's by my home, so I didn't have to drive 2 hours away, because you can get an assignment that wants you to drive 2 hours away, right? 2 hours away. And so time is money. That's gas and things like that. So I limit my my service to 3 counties near my house, which is awesome. Again, the billing, let me go back after you end the closing, things like that. There are no special instruction that you have to send it in FedEx. You will get a label or a mailing label to send back to them. Sometimes you have a appointment that's after hours of FedEx. And so you got to wait to the next day to send it off. Some assignments want you to do a scan back. There's some wanted me to do a scan back. So I had to invest in a scanner before I send back the actual package to them. But always check your work, because after we finished all the documents, I told them, it says, hey, can I take an extra 10 minutes to go through my pages to make sure that you sign what you needed to sign, and make sure I notarized what I needed to notarize and my stamp. If you made a mistake, that is so good to have two copies. And because there was a couple of times where they made a mistake, and what I did, because I had, I had their copy, I would just pull from their copies, put into the copy that I'm going to send back to, the vendor who hired me. So that works out great. So if you made an error, that's fine. We're going to pull from their copies, put it in the right copy. And so that was great. And so the thing about it is that you don't get paid right away. Most of these companies, they only gonna pay you once a month. So even though my first notary assignment was September 22nd, I did not get my check until yesterday. So a whole month. So you might have a lot of loan signing underneath your belt. Like I got like $600. However, I don't get paid right away. Most of these companies is 30 days. And so I probably won't see any more checks until, the end of the month or the 1st of November. So you guys, don't be afraid. Ask questions. If people have some courses, like I said, I've been a notary. And so what I've done was just really ask questions, got a mentor, been on YouTube here and looking at some of the YouTube videos of the seasoned loan signing agents. I look at Kendra, I think the basic loan signing agent, Mark Wells, I think. And then I asked my friends who was been a loan signing agent. Even though I'm in Kentucky and they're in a different state, some of the refinance documents are the same. But you just got to make sure that you slow down, that you read it, making sure that you know where they need to sign and where you need to sign, and making sure that you have your stamp. And so you guys, I don't want to keep a long video. I just want to share with you my experience. Again, it has not been so bad. I got 6 underneath my belt. Just got my first check, right? So it's going to pay off the investment of this laser printer I have and the scanner I have. But my thing is that when you're wanting to do your loan signing agent, just really look and see what areas do you want to service for, because I know I did not want to drive 2 hours away. I know people are killing it, but your time is money. Are you trading your time in for money? So you guys, take care. Again, make sure to like, comment. Let me know what city and state are you chiming in from. Are you going to be a loan signing agent? Just let me know. As I share my experience on this channel, it's a great way to make some extra income, but it's not right away. So if you're looking for some money right away, it's not going to happen, because it took me 30 days to get this check. So you guys, I will talk to you guys later. Again, bye. I see you later on the next video.